Hi, this is Ali Pradiali from Cookie.com. Smart version 2 is more powerful than its previous version, Smart version 1, and it is breakpoint friendly, meaning that it works perfectly with this new responsive version of Muse. When you place the widget on the page, you get a main section at the top, so you can just move it out. In the main section, you have some options that are shared between the different thumbnails that you will have on the page, such as lightbox options, text and icon, and thumbnails. In the thumbnails section at the top, remember to enter first largest breakpoint width, which is by default 960 pixels. If you changed it, just remember to change this value here in order to get the height properly changing when you resize the browser. And this is a thumbnail. To get a new thumbnail, you can move the thumbnail by holding the Alt key and it gives you a duplicate, or you can right click, copy, right click, paste. Before you get your duplicates, make sure that you change the height, you change the icon and icon size if you want all these attributes to be consistent through all different thumbnails that you are going to have at the end. So you're not going to end up changing all these different attributes at the end on each thumbnail separately. To change the font, you can go to the text panel, you can change your font, you can change your font color, and you can go to the fill panel, add your image, and just resize it, get any kind of dimension that you want. And when you preview the page, Smart keeps the proportion because that's what I picked here, and the height. So when I resize the page, you can see that the proportion is exactly the same as the proportion that I have in the design view. So let's duplicate this and get a new one, change the image. Smart is perfect to create interactive grids and connect all the different thumbnails with one single slideshow. So I just made this grid, and when I preview the page, I have this responsive grid here. When I click on one of the images, I can see the lightbox pops up and I have all the images in the lightbox. So let's create a new breakpoint and change the layout. So when I preview the page, we can see that the layout has changed. But first, I need to go to the main widget option panel and change the first largest breakpoint to 1596 because I just changed the first breakpoint. And now it gives me the proper proportion. Now for any browsers width larger than 1596, you can see this layout. When I get to 960 pixels, the layout changes. You can also change the font. Let's say for this layout, I want to have the font size equal to 25 pixels. Well, it's not going to change on this breakpoint only because I have to select this option here, which is format text on current breakpoint. And now I go to this breakpoint and change the font size to 12. Now when I preview the page, for the first breakpoint, I have 25 pixels for the font size. And for the second breakpoint, I have 12 pixels. I can also have the text show up by default. The lightbox is also responsive, and it's pretty much plug and play. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoy using this widget.